evening, Sumter School District boys and girls. Welcome to a special edition of Reading with the Superintendent. As we promised, we will come to you each and every night with a different book and a different special guest, so you're engaged in reading and continuing to feed your brain. And tonight, we have a guest that many of you may or may not know, but just so you'll get to know him, I'd like to introduce to you Dr. Trevor Ivey. So good evening, Dr. Ivey. How are you?
Good evening, Madam Superintendent. I am doing well. How are you?
I'm just dandy, anticipating snowfall. No, that wouldn't be for South Carolina. I'm sorry. Just anticipating the holiday and just to make sure that our community is well taken care of during this time. So why don't you just share with everybody a little bit about you?
Well, as you said, my name is Trevor Ivey, and I am a locally born and raised Sumterite. I'm a proud product of Sumter School District and spent some time developing my craft here in this school district as a classroom teacher at the elementary and middle school level, and had the good fortune to lead and learn with some great folks at Cherryville Elementary, Alice Drive Middle, Willow Drive Elementary, and being a part of the Sumter School District office, and am now turning my attention and energy to a new project for our community.
Well, thank you for all that, and thank you for your time. I know you're very, very busy, and so I appreciate your willingness to share with our children. So tonight, we're going to read a book that you all see Dr. Ivey holding up so eloquently. We're going to read The Spirit of Christmas by Nancy Tillman. And why are we read The Spirit of Christmas? Because we should all be in the spirit of Christmas, because it's right around the corner. So at this time, I'd like to make sure I have your attention before we begin to read. So let's make sure I have your undivided attention and focus. So 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me.
1, 2, all eyes on you.
Thank you for that. Now let's begin to read The Spirit of Christmas. Dr. Ivey, take it away.
So it begins, and I had just nodded off at 4:15 when the spirit of Christmas stepped in through my door.
Well, look at that. That looks like a face with stars and a mustache and eyes. And it looks like a human. I wonder what's happening here. With a great show of sparkles, he decked all my halls in tinsel and twinkles and bright, shining balls. I was really quite fond of the trimmings he brought, but there's just something missing this Christmas, I thought. That's a pretty, pretty scenery. Have you ever seen snow like that, Dr. Ivey?
You know, Madam Superintendent, I have seen it. I'd love to see it here in Sumter.
Let me see what I can work on.
Bells, he said, jingle bells, bells right away. Bells on a one-horse galloping sleigh.
Okay, so now I'm gonna...
Oh, laughing all the way. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, I know that song. But I was gonna ask you, have you ever been on a sleigh ride?
You know, I can't say that I have.
Dr. Ivey, we're going to have to, let me see if I can bring some snow here to Sumter so we can go on a sleigh ride. I don't think people like that very much if I say we're bringing snow.
Will you go with me on the sleigh ride?
I would. I should.
In a one-horse open sleigh, right?
I don't know about the horse part, but
okay.
It's just the sleigh ride. A toy soldier band dressed in matching red sashes. You know, Dr. Ivey, I used to look like that when I was in college and high school. And I had a sash and I had a cape and I had a hood and I had all of those things because I was in the marching band.
I remember that, Dr. Martin-Knox. Can you remind me what instrument or instruments that you played?
So I played the clarinet, and I played the clarinet in marching band, and I played saxophone in jazz band.
You know, I used to play the trumpet for a really short amount of time.
So maybe we can do this. Maybe we can find some snow here in Sumter and we can get together with our instruments and have a holiday parade. What do you think?
In a one-horse open sleigh?
You and this one horse thing. Let's one day at a time, Dr. Ivey, one day at a time.
Candy cane tongues and marshmallow mustaches.
Those are the reminders that the holiday is here. Now, do you like candy canes?
I do. We have a tradition in my family that the candy canes go on the Christmas tree last.
Really? Well, I like to hear about traditions that other families have. And so I like candy canes too. The Starburst, the Jolly Rancher, those flavors.
Lots of different flavors.
Everyone caroling songs of goodwill. Look at the animals singing as well. They're singing, "We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas."
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Together. And
A Happy New
Year.
There you go. You got it.
So merry of a Christmas that even the trees can't stay still. I shook my head and said, "You really are so kind, but it's not exactly what I had in my mind."
So I've asked you all these questions about snow, so I would anticipate that you've never made a snowman either, right, Dr. Ivey?
No, Dr. Martin-Knox, here in Sumter, we occasionally do get some snow, and it's a good snowfall when you have just enough to make those 3 balls to assemble your own snowman.
Yeah, I'm going to have to work on seeing if I can get some snow shipped here from Maryland. I hear it's a big snow down there right now. He spoke to me then in a whisper of wings. That's absolutely beautiful. There are gentle things the season brings. That's a really nice picture.
It is, and I'm starting to see a pattern in this book, Dr. Martin-Knox. Lots of animals.
I would agree. Let's see what happens.
Snow that lies so silent. It's so silent, as quiet as a mouse.
Oh, Dr. Ivey, there is someone laying in the snow. What's he doing? Do you know what he's doing?
To me, it looks like he is making help me, boys and girls, what do you call those? A snow angel. Am I right?
Absolutely. Snow angels, absolutely. And roads that all lead to your grandmother's house. See the snowman riding on a sleigh without a horse.
And Dr. Martin-Knox, what about this beautiful picture?
Gorgeous.
It looks like something is about to happen.
Yeah, but it also reminds me of something here, Dr. Ivey. It kind of looks like Swan Lake.
You mean that special place in Sumter that has all 7 different species of swans, the only place in the entire world right here in Sumter?
Absolutely, that's what it reminds me of.
And of course, Santa Claus said, "I'm just getting to him." I lifted my chin and stared up at the ceiling. I still wasn't getting that warm Christmas feeling.
Look at that. The scenery is absolutely gorgeous. And on the sleigh, it kind of looks like candy canes.
It does, right there.
Absolutely. I'm just using my imagination. That's when the spirit of Christmas smiled. Remember, this all began with a child, because it took nothing but love to begin it. It's not really Christmas if love isn't in it. Your tree may be large as your rooms will allow, with a big yellow star on the uppermost bough. But of one thing's I'm certain, I'm sure of one thing. It is love that makes the angels sing. And it looks like there's music on this page in 6/8. And in B flat concert, it looks like it's joy to the world.
Joy to the world.
That's what it is. Good job, Dr. Ivey. Nice voice.
I can't wait to sing in that one horse open sleigh. That, boys and girls, is when I got it. That's when I knew. I just knew the thing that was missing from Christmas was you.
Absolutely. Yeah, very nice.
Look at that picture of that family enjoying their special time in the snow.
Yeah, it's fun in the snow. And so then, my darling, wherever you roam, may you always be safe. May you always come home. For as long as the world still spins and still hums, wherever you are, and no matter what comes, the best part of Christmas will always be you beneath my Christmas tree. Wow. Very nice. Very nice tree.
That was a beautiful book. Again, the title of that book was Spirit of Christmas. I don't know about you, Dr. Martin-Knox, but this book has certainly got me in the Christmas spirit. I don't know if it's just the book or having a chance to talk with you, or maybe it's a combination of the two with the cold weather outside.
I think, Dr. Ivey, it's all of the above. And so I appreciate you. I appreciate the work that you do. I appreciate the opportunity to get to read with you, especially during this season of giving. And so with you giving your time and us giving our attention to our children, we are definitely focused on the holiday spirit.
Well, Dr. Martin-Knox, I wish you a wonderful, wonderful, merry, merry, merry Christmas.
Dr. Ivey, you as well. And if I don't see you before the new year, may you have a great new year and a prosperous one.
Thank you so much.
So how about we sing going out? What song would you like to sing, Dr. Ivey?
You know, my favorite Christmas song is Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Oh. Okay, so you may have to lead me in that. I know it a little bit, but by me being an instrumentalist, I'm just used to playing the notes and not always having the words. So I tend to make up stuff sometimes.
Well, you know, I was just thinking, Dr. Martin-Knox, an even better song to end our story tonight would probably be what we started with, which was "We Wish You a Merry Christmas."
I like that one. I can do that. Ready? You want to start off?
I'm ready. Do I need to get into B flat? Is it B flat? No.
Whichever pitch you start off is where we'll end.
All right. You ready? On the count of three. You ready? One, two, three. We
wish you a Merry Christmas.
We
wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you
a Merry Christmas and a
happy new year. Merry Christmas, Dr. Ivey. Thank you. Happy holidays to everyone.
Here we go. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town.